My weekly food shop. Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would share with you what I buy in a week basically. I have a £20 budget when I go to Aldi and Lidl. I did also pop into Poundland today and I bought myself some flowers. My flatmate Nicole has been buying herself flowers occasionally and she inspired me, and I thought, you know what, these will look so lovely in my room and they'll cheer me up. These white ones are called Gypsophilia and they were the ones that I tried to scrapbook in that video but were dead. But I think I could actually scrapbook these ones. So Nicole and I left at about 9 AM this morning. We like to go early because of course less people and the queues are shorter. So I'm going to show you what I got. I got 2 avocados. And I know they're in plastic and it's really annoying, but luckily the pepper that I bought didn't have any plastic, which was good. The best smoothie is strawberries and frozen grapes, hands down. Like, there isn't a better one. I've tried them all. I've got 7 bananas here because I tend to have 1 banana a day. I've already got 2 left over from last week because I bought way more than I needed to, and I've been freezing them to put in my smoothies, which I'm gonna have this morning, so I'll show you that in a bit. I picked up some eggs for protein and they're good for your hair and stuff like that. Close cut mushrooms. I buy mushrooms every week. I'm such a mushroom lover and these are the cheapest ones I've got. I picked up some tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, because I've got some mince and I've got some spaghetti, gluten-free spaghetti, so I was thinking I might make some bolognese maybe this week. Soft cheese because this is amazing on rice cakes. I've got the same coconut again so I can do that coffee that I made in that video. Oh, it is so good. The fresh owner one is the coconut milk that I use that makes it really frothy and light. Also in the morning, or as like a little bit of a pick-me-up, I have some freshly squeezed orange juice, one of your 5 a day. It's really easy and it's also high in vitamin C. This is the cheapest of the cheap soya milk. I also splurged out on plum tomatoes, and then when I came home I realized that 1 or 2 of them were like moldy and all squidgy. I dried them all and cleaned them all and washed them all. Normally the cherry ones are actually cheaper, but I thought, you know what, I'll treat myself. Something that I've been eating loads is asparagus. There's just something about it. It's just crunchy and it's so nice with a little bit of garlic salt or wrapped in prosciutto or some sort of ham. When I went to Poundland I was looking for tissues because the tissues that I bought are really harsh and these are the best ones. They're so soft. I picked up a big bag of baby leaf spinach, but then in Lidl they didn't have any curry paste because tomorrow Nicole and I thought we would dress up and get all ready and have a fancy meal together. She bought some camembert and thyme to stick it in it for our little starter, and then I'm thinking we could maybe use our strawberries or even bake something for dessert. So I did my calculations of all of the receipts and it's come to £19.91, including the tissues. I thought I would include them. I'm quite a hay fever, nasally person. I'm gonna make my matcha latte, which is weird because I've never shown that in a video, even though I have it all the time. It's probably my favourite thing to have for breakfast. But before I have that, I could not forget my naked bar of the day. Today we are having cocoa coconut. Now this one I don't have very high expectations of. You might think you love coconut because of the amount of coconut milk that I do buy, which is true, but desiccated coconut is sometimes like a little bit dry. I don't know, it's just a bit different. So I'll give you my review on that. So in my diary here we have the official naked bar ranks. In first place with 9.5 we have the salted caramel, followed by the lemon drizzle and the berry delight, and then in last place we have gingerbread with 5.5 out of 10 because it was dry. Coconut and chocolate go, but it is a little bit dry. This comes bottom with gingerbread. Part 1 of my breakfast is complete. It's time to make the matcha smoothie now. First off, I'm actually gonna put my stuff away. This is our little fruit platter that we've got. This is the perfect kind of banana that you need to make the matcha smoothie. Anybody that comes around our flat, I will always give them a fridge tour because that is what is important to me. Here I have my kind of breakfast and meat stuff. This is Nicole's shelf, and then these are my vegetables. I'm gonna use this sweet potato that I didn't use last week to do a sweet potato curry. This is the freezer section. So in here I've got some frozen banana, lots of meat and fish, peas, falafel at the back, ice cube trays, sweet corn, my gluten-free bread. All of the ends of broccoli that normally get chucked away, what I do is I keep them, I chop them up finely and I put them in here so that I can make a broccoli soup, like a vegetable soup out of them. That way you've got a lot less food waste. I almost forgot to show you, this is our cupboard section. As you can see, I have loads of rice cakes, granola, loads of noodles. Also, this shelf makes a really loud squeaky noise, so I'm sorry about that. I've got lots of coconut milk, some sauces, my rice. This is the best jasmine rice. I always get it from the Asian shops. Some Brazil nuts, chia seeds, olives, more noodles, gluten-free pasta, some gluten-free pizza base mix, which actually isn't very good. I've got tuna chunks, I have butter beans and chickpeas, and I've got my Spam for when I do my egg fried rice. Yesterday I made Nicole and I some paella for dinner, and this is the seasoning packet that my friend Scarlett told me about. It is so, so good. And also here, look, it says gluten-free. I actually made that with risotto rice instead of paella rice, and it was so good. Nicole said that that was my best one yet. So out of all of those seasoning packets from Tiger, the garlic salt is definitely the one that gets used the most. But the other thing that I love so much is this peanut butter. I think I got this about a month ago, so that's not too bad. I'm about halfway through. And this was only £3.99 as well from Aldi, which is really, really good because it's 100% nuts. There's no palm oil in this either. So for my matcha latte recipe, really simple. You need 300 millilitres of milk, any milk of your choice, 1 banana, and then a tablespoon of matcha powder and some ice cubes. I use 3, but if my banana is frozen, I won't use any at all. I used to use the T2 matcha, and it was a little bit expensive. It was a gift from my sister, and you can't buy it online, annoyingly, because I had a berry one and it was so nice. So Nicole doesn't like matcha. She says it tastes like dirty grass, which is fair enough, but she didn't mind the berry one, which I had. When my T2 one ran out, I picked up this one from Amazon, and it's like a natural biologique organic Japanese powder, and I'll link that down below. And I think this is £11, which is really good for 100 grams. Now, if I was being fancy, I would pour this out into a glass, but this is how I normally just drink it out of the NutriBullet mug, because then it saves washing up. So that's my breakfast. I will either see you at snack time or at lunchtime. So past Mei-Ying probably won't believe this, but it is now almost 3 PM and I've not had lunch, but I've had such a busy morning of calls and like working things out. So if you see anything on my Instagram about the UU NHS bottle collab, then that's what I was doing, and I was just helping someone write an article on The Guardian about university life and kind of preparing for it if it is online. But for lunch, I actually have something rather fancy. I'm going to be having duck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in 2 stages. I'm going to fry it first so it's nice and crispy, then put it in the oven, so it shouldn't take any longer than half an hour in total. Also, what I'm going to do is I am going to cook both of the duck breasts, so that way I won't have to cook it tomorrow, so I can have some for lunch. So I'm using less electricity and saving time. This is going to cook for 5 minutes. It's got 4 more minutes. I am going to cut up some asparagus, make these garlic. So while the duck is in the oven for 20 minutes, I've poured myself some orange juice, and then I'm gonna pan fry the pepper in the duck juices so that it has more flavour and will have kind of a nice colour to it. And then I'm gonna chuck some olive oil and garlic salt onto the asparagus. So here we have, this is gonna be my lunch. I thought, as I'll probably be editing all afternoon, I might as well come out, enjoy my lunch. It's a hot one as well. So I'm not sure if it's something that you noticed, but on the packaging of the duck, it said it was, I think, 3 for £10. So it's actually not too expensive, because what I would do is I would freeze like the other 2 and then keep the duck out. So it ends up being around £1.60 per portion, which isn't bad at all for some duck. Is my favourite meat, so that was well worth it. The only thing that isn't great is the washing up, which I've just done, but that's why I like dishes like the paella that I did yesterday, because that was a 1 pan thing. That was so easy to wash up. So it is just gone 6:15 and it's dinner time. We have decided to use the Thai red curry packet and do a curry tonight. We are going to have aubergine, butter beans and spinach in it with my favourite jasmine rice. So the key to jasmine rice is washing it first to get rid of the starch, then use 1 cup of rice to 1.3 cups of cold water, bring it to a boil with a lid on like a medium heat, then let it cook on a low heat for about 10 minutes, then turn it off, then let it steam for about 20 minutes. That way you get super fluffy, soft rice. So I've put some oil in the pan, and then we're going to chuck in the aubergine, fry it up before we make the sauce. We're gonna add some raw spinach on this, and Keeping Up with the Kardashians is ready to play. So dinner has been finished now. I have to admit it was a little bit too spicy for me. As soon as I took the first mouthful, I put cream cheese in it, and then I got myself 2 glasses of milk in the end. We ended up just following the recipe on the back of the curry packet, but I don't know if I would get that one again. It was almost so spicy that it made my stomach hurt, but that could just be because I'm super weak since going to India and my stomach has never recovered. So the next time I buy a curry kit though, I'm just gonna buy one with 1 chili. I feel like 2 chilies was too much of a push for me, but it was still very tasty. So that is going to be the video for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos on this channel. I'll see you next week. Have a lovely day. Bye.